All right, Shalom Akim. All praise goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors goes into the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught me the truth. And much love, peace, blessings goes out to all you hopeful elect brothers that are teaching the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. So, man, this is going to be a video of Lord's will to be edifying, but I just wanted to go over a dream I had just last night. I woke up out of my sleep. Cause you know, the time I'm doing this video, this is almost about 11 a.m. But I woke up on my sleep in this dream at 6 o'clock, and the spirit like just told me this was a vision because it's about to come to pass very soon. And you know, I don't typically, as of recent, when I first came into the truth, I used to have a lot of dreams concerning prophecy and destruction, a lot of dreams about Jacob's trouble. But just recently, I want to say like maybe like the last 2 years, I haven't been having dreams like that for whatever reasons. But this dream in particular, I believe it was a vision, because if I compare it to other dreams I've had about end time prophecy, as far as, you know, Esau coming in like a flood, Esau detaining brothers, brothers getting spiritual powers. I've had all dreams like this before, but this dream in particular was so confusing because it felt so real. It felt so real. It felt like I was actually there. Like it was like right now, like as I'm doing this video, it felt the exact same. Because you know, when you in a dream, it's hard to explain, but you kind of, when you wake up from it, you kind of understand that was a dream, because certain of your senses are numbed. Like you can't look around and see certain things. Like your what you're experiencing in the dream is focused on a certain thing. You can't see anything else. But this dream was so vivid and so real. It's like I was actually there. And where this is weird, because the majority of dreams I have take place here, I was at my grandmother's house, my mother's mother, who she actually is a so-called white woman. But I believe that she was a Jake because she is Irish on her father's side. Her grandfather actually came straight off the boat from Ireland to Canada, I think. And then her people traveled down to the Wisconsin area, where, you know, my grandfather, which is a so-called black man, because my mother's father is a so-called black man, got with my grandmother. But, you know, I have a lot of dreams concerning her house, because that's area I grew up with constantly, you know, from the time I could remember, from being a kid, 3, 4, 5 years old, all the way to adulthood, the time she passed away. She passed away when I was about 20 years old. I think I was 20, maybe 21. And that was right around the time I came into the truth, when she passed away. And ever since she passed away, a lot of the visions and dreams I had, it goes back to her house. So this dream, again, this vision, was at her house. And I was there. I was standing outside. What I remember first, I might have been in her house first. I don't really remember this part. But I had walked outside, and it was like maybe the summertime, because I remember the weather and everything. It was bright and sunny outside. It was sunny. It was like a good bright day. It was warm. Because I've never had dreams like this where I can actually tell you about the weather too, and actually feeling it on my skin. Like I felt it. It was real. So I was there. I was in the street, and just so happens my auntie was with me, my father's sister. And she's not in the truth. She, as far as I know, doesn't know much about the Hebrew Israelites. I don't really talk to her like that. I don't really talk to any of my family like that. The people I mostly have communication with is, you know, brothers that's in the faith. My immediate household. That's the main people I'll be talking to. So for whatever reason, she was in a dream, but she was asking me. She came up to me. She asked me. She said, "How is Yahweh Shai coming back?" And she didn't say Jesus. She said Yahweh Shai. She said, "How is Yahweh Shai coming back?" And what I did was, from the point of talking to her, I remember it being bright, you know, sunshiny day. But I looked up. I said, he's going to appear in the clouds. And right as I'm saying that, and I'm referencing to the clouds, I said Yahushua, I believe I said Yahushua, he's coming back with his army through the clouds, what you call UFOs. And right on this sunshiny day in the distance, right where I was pointing, it was like, it looked like clouds started to gather there, like rain clouds, like dark clouds. Like, you know how sometimes you have during the day, you got grayish blue clouds that's still kind of light. But no, these were like very dark clouds in the distance, as I'm explaining to her, just started to gather and appear. And then I see these white circles. I didn't know in the dream, I didn't know as I'm seeing of what they were. But it came to me what they were directly after. As I'm pointing to her and explaining how Yahushua is coming back, these things start appearing in the midst of the clouds, like they're like lights circling in each other. And I'm thinking like, what is that? But then it hit me. I'm like, those are the chariots themselves appearing. And then for whatever reason, fear and dread came upon me. I was scared. Because in a dream, sometimes in dreams, you can't control your emotional state. Like me thinking now, say if I'm walking to the store or something, or I'm driving and I see a chariot, I'm going to get excited. Because I know that's a chariot of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I understand those are the angels watching over me. But in the dream, I was scared. I was fearful of the chariots that I seen. I was like, oh shit, because direct thought that hit me is like, something's about to happen. Something bad is about to happen. So I want to say, as I'm pointing, let's say, because I mentioned that me and my aunt were in the street for whatever reason. So let's say directly in front of us is the sidewalk, the pavement, and the kind of like the side lawn to my grandmother's house, and her house is right there. But I'm pointing, say, a little to my left at the clouds. I'm pointing a little bit to my left to focus on these clouds, which I'm left-handed, so you know my sight kind of automatically adjusts to the left. So I'm pointing to the clouds to my left. It's kind of, I want to say this direction is northeast. So something hit me now. Spirit turned me around, maybe like a 180 or between a 90-degree and 180, right? Even farther to the left. And then I seen the missiles, man. For whatever reason, I don't know. It was something that was being said at that time as I was explaining how Yahushua was coming back. I don't know if I mentioned missiles, or in my head, I knew that the chariots coming, or that was Yahushua. I knew that missiles was going to come at the same time. So then I understood that that's what's going to come next, and that's what turned me around. So I look, and out of the sky, it was like all these colors was manifesting in the sky. It was weird. So I don't know if these colors were like the fire from the ICBMs, right? Because the scriptures mention in the book of Revelation, that might be 8 or 9, how hold on, let me see, because I could have that all wrong. It's actually 9, Revelation 9, the horses with the breastplate, with the breastplates of iron, and how they come with the jasper stone. So that's the nuclear missiles breaking the atmosphere, and fire, you know, expounding from off of them. So I think that's what I've seen. And then right after, the missile drop, boom, and then a mushroom cloud was in the skies, and it's advancing towards us fast, very fast. Like to the point where I seen the mushroom cloud and the bomb go off, and this had to have been miles away. Looking in the horizon, I'm looking at, you know, I see the skyline, I see trees, but then it's even further than that. So the bomb going off had to have been more than 50 miles away. But it advanced, the cloud and the blast advanced to us so fast that there was no escape. So me and my auntie, as I'm explaining this, of course, we like, oh shit, we got to go in the house. So we run to the house. But as we're running to the house, I know, okay, this is it. Everything is about to be destroyed. Because I seen the cloud advancing. Everything was done in its wake. Everything was the finish. See what I'm saying? And I'm looking in the sky as we're running to the house, because my auntie, she's scared. I don't know if there was other people with us. So I'm running, I'm looking in the sky. I'm like, Lord Yahweh Shua Shai, send a chariot, because I know you promised salvation to your elect. I know the elect is going to get taken up into the chariots in this time. So I was in my mind, I said, please, Lord, send a chariot to help me, because I have no escape. That's in my mind. I'm like, I have no escape. There's nothing I can do. I know it's vain to go in this house, because the whole house gonna be blasted. Right? And then, I kid you not, we go around the side path of the house all the way, we half circled the house onto the back entrance. And as I'm about to open the door, I kid you not, this white light surrounded me, man. It was crazy. And then it just took me up. It took me up, and I'm like, my whole body's like flailing, because I have no control of my movements. So it's kind of like I was falling up, to explain it best. And I'm just flailing, and I'm screaming, like, ah, you know, because I was scared. I didn't know what was going on in the dream. Now waking up, I understood that was deliverance. That was salvation. But I was just so scared, man, for whatever reason. But then I feel myself going up in a dream, like the Lord was delivering me. But then all of a sudden, that part of me getting